Florence, it is a city in Italy, located west of San Marino. It is the capital of the Tuscany region in northern Italy and is the center of the eponymous province. For a short time, it was also the capital of the Kingdom of Italy. The city was built around the Arno River, which runs through it. The city, which has a population of nearly 1 million together with the surrounding settlements, is one of the important trade centers of Italy and Europe today as it was in the past. In addition, Florence, known as the birthplace of the Italian Renaissance, is a world-famous tourism city with its culture and architecture. There are important art galleries and museums in the city. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo are world-famous artists who grew up in this historical city. Again, the famous writer and poet Dante Alighieri lived in this city and was inspired by this city. Exploring Florence, where history and beauty meet. Florence, the capital of the Tuscany region of Italy, is a place where history, art and art meet. Culture combines seamlessly to create a destination that has won the hearts of travelers from all over the world. Often referred to as the cradle of the Renaissance, this fascinating city is a treasure trove of artistic masterpieces, architectural wonders and a rich historical heritage. Florence is a place where the past gracefully merges with the present, creating a unique experience for travelers from around the world. In this comprehensive guide, I take a trip back in time and discover the treasures that have made Florence an enduring masterpiece. A look at Florence's history. The story of Florence begins 2,000 years ago, when it was founded as a Roman settlement in 59 BC. It evolved into a thriving medieval and Renaissance city-state over the centuries. It has become a hotbed of innovation in the arts, sciences, and politics. The rise of the city was mirrored by the genius of thinkers and creators, including Dante Alighieri, Petrarch, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Architectural wonders. Wandering around Florence feels like stepping into a living museum. Also known as the Duomo, Florence Cathedral is a testament to Gothic and Renaissance architecture. Its magnificent dome, designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, is a marvel of its time. Ponte Vecchio, a medieval bridge adorned with shops selling jewelry and art. Art wonders of Florence. Florence is synonymous with art and its galleries and museums are true treasures. An architectural masterpiece in itself, the Uffizi Gallery houses an astonishing collection of Renaissance art. Here you can browse masterpieces by Botticelli, Raphael, Titian and of course the iconic Birth of Venus. A visit to the Accademia Gallery is to meet with Michelangelo's breathtaking sculpture David. Attractions. Florence is known as the cradle of the Renaissance because of its monuments, churches and buildings. Florence's best-known landmark is the city's domed cathedral, Santa Maria del Fiore, whose dome was built by Filippo Brunelleschi. The center of the city is within the medieval walls built in the 14th century to defend the city. Bartolomeo Ammanati's Fountain of Neptune, in the Signoria Square in the middle of the city, is at the end of a Roman aqueduct whose marble statue still functions. In the middle of the Neptune pool, there is a statue of the sea god Neptune made of marble horses and mermaids and male sea gods around it. In addition, the dolphins under Neptune represent Florence's dominance over the seas. Vasari Corridor and Bountalenti Cave are among Florence's most famous sightseeing spots. The Vasari Corridor provides a private link between Pitti Palace and Palazzo Vecchio. This corridor was built by Giorgio Vasari for the rulers of the period to provide transportation between the two great palaces without interfering with the people. Today, valuable artifacts are hidden inside. Although the original bridge was built by the Etruscans, the current bridge was rebuilt in the 14th century. It is the only surviving bridge in the city from World War II. It is the first example in the Western world of a bridge built using segmented arches in order to reduce both the span-to-elevation ratio and the number of columns for less load on the riverbed. The Medici Chapel, Church of San Lorenzo, contains the mausoleum of the Medici family, the most powerful family in Florence from the 15th to the 18th centuries. Palazzo Vecchio was used as the administrative center for many years. It contains many Renaissance works. Renaissance painter Giorgio Vasari is one of the important painters of Italy with his numerous works here. Signoria Square is a very attractive square surrounded by historical buildings and with many statues and monuments. The building called Loggia in this square is a covered but arched and open display building, and many ancient and newly made sculptures are displayed in it. The most important art museum in the city is the Uffizi Gallery near Piazza della Signoria. The rarest examples of the Italian Renaissance worldwide are in this museum. The Uffizi is located on the corner of Signoria Square, which has been the center of Florence's civic life and government for centuries. Opposite Palazzo Vecchio is still the municipal administration building. The Ponte Vecchio, Old Bridge, over the Arno River, located very close to this museum, is a very interesting bridge. The city of bridges Florence too. It is the only bridge that survived the World War II without any damage. The most important church of the city is Santa Maria del Fiore, whose construction was completed in 1436. Commonly known as the Duomo, the dome of this cathedral is known as an architectural marvel and is always prominent in Florence paintings. The Campanile, bell tower, which is thought to be a part of the Duomo, and the Battistero di San Giovanni Baptistery right next to it are also important structures that show biblical scenes in relief, especially on its bronze cast doors. Other museums in Florence: Pitti Palace, Duomo Cathedral Museum, Bargello Sculpture Museum, Accademia dell'Arte del Disegno Museum are among the important world museums. The Boboli Gardens, Santa Croce, Santa Maria Novella and San Lorenzo churches are worth a visit.